What's up, everybody? Disco Demonic Hydrophonic. So I've noticed that I've been making a lot of videos about Taoism and stuff like that. So I've been I've been really into it. Um, and so I decided just to make one on straight up magic today. So today is going to be a video on how to manifest um, basically anything. You can these are kind of like points you can like plug in any kind of whatever it is you want with maybe a little bit of research. But basically how I would manifest something in my life if I want it, as opposed to using like the chi ball or servitor method. Like if I just want to do like a candle spell. So this is basically a candle spell on how to get money. And I actually work with Santa Muerte quite a bit. I'm always giving her gifts and offerings and not asking her for stuff. So she tends to just kind of help me out a lot. So I would, if I was going to ask for money, I would petition her more than likely. You know, she's a very all-encompassing entity, so I like working with her like a lot. You know, so this would not hold me back from working with other entities. That's neither here nor there. So first thing we want to do is, like, I have a candle here. I don't really have any other candles. I haven't been able to go out too much. This candle I've actually used before, so this is just basically to show you how to do it. And I would do this in front of her altar. And I have a specific altar over there, but I couldn't really set it up everything because I have some shit to show you. So anyways, I talk a lot about like your Lao Gong or your hand chakras and like empowering those for healing. But that's not the only thing you can use them for, all right? So you can use them for like imbuing candles with energy pertaining to whatever it is you want. So I have a yellow candle here, and I would actually advise you to research whatever pantheon you're working with to see what colors relate to what pantheon of gods. And so with Santa Muerte in her color system, green is not money. And I think maybe green came about as money because like the dollars are green. But as far as I know, like yellow or gold is really more pertains toward money, like financial stuff. In Santa Muerte's 7 colors, when you're working with her, green is for justice, so it's not anywhere even related to money, I guess, unless you're going to court for some money. But yeah, so anyways, you want to use gold for money, you know. Unless your specific the pantheon you work with specifically works with green for money, which I wouldn't see why that would be a thing, since pantheons are old, gods relate money to gold, you know. Anyways, so do a little bit of research there. So here I would have this candle, and what I would do is, like, let's say this camera right here is actually the altar. So this is the altar in front of me. So I would actually even start out like doing the ritual, and I would have the candle with me. Like, I wouldn't put it on the actual altar yet. I would have it next to me, and I would do like whatever it is the ritual I wanted to do, like whatever summoning until I felt the energy, saying an N or whatever it is. You know, if you don't know what an N is, the N is like a demonic, like a mantra in order to call forth whatever entity you're working with. So the N for Santa Muerte, you can there's different ways you can do it. I like to use the N's to call her, and there's several different ones. You can look it up on different sites to find an N to work with her. I know there's some YouTube channels with it, and the one I use is Ozon, Onon, Ozra, Zala. That was channeled by VK. And there's prayers you can do, but I don't come to Santa Muerte like through God or anything. I go directly to her. I work directly with her. So I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. So I don't ask permission to work with her. I think I don't see, that makes no sense to me. But anyway, so so whatever N you want to say, whatever ritual you want to do, whatever, anything like that. And then when you feel her energy there, this is when you want to like actually imbue the candle with whatever energy. Now you can actually use Vril if you have gold or some money, or like any kind of money, like paper or coin or whatever, anything like that. Even a picture of money will work, and you can actually draw energy from that into your aura or in directly, to store it in your auric field and then put it into the candle. You can draw the energy from the universe, or just like envision money energy going into the candle. So, anyways, you want to give it energy, right? You don't want to just light the candle and then like boom, or like, to me, I don't rub oil on it. I don't. But if you want to give it like an extra kick, and if you believe in that, that's cool. I'm not saying I don't believe in that, because I do like tinctures and oils, but I just don't use it for money. Like, I think my energy is enough. So anyway, what you would do. So like I've talked about the Lao Gong points, and then like when you do the Om, to like in order to vibrate and actually strengthen them, so more energy goes into them. So let's say you drew some vril energy in, or if you're gonna, let's say, start with the vril. So you start the vril, it has it stored in your auric field, and then you want to hold it and ask Santa Muerte to, like, almost like matching your energy kind of a thing. You know how people do donations? It's like Coca-Cola is going to match $1 for every dollar that we put in. It's kind of like that, man. So like your energy you're putting in, you ask her to put energy into it as well. So that's whenever you work with the spirits, that's what you're doing. You're asking them to put some energy because you're putting energy. So you're asking them to help you out, right? And so like you're putting energy into it, and then like you can either hold it out and ask her to put energy at the same time, or after you feel you put enough energy from you in there, ask her to fill it with her own energy, and then you can envision her putting energy into it, the actual the candle. And when you're doing this, envision is very important. So you actually want to feel and see the energy going from your auric field into the candle, like in both hands, just like imbuing the candle with this energy, and like see it pulsating with this energy. I would use golden light, all right? So this golden light energy just vibrating with it and become more brilliant and brilliant, just kind of like just pulsating with light. And then from there, the next way you could do it is drawing it from the universe. Now you can do both of these techniques or just the one. So you can actually draw in from the universe, and what you would do is like you would draw, asking the universe for energy, kind of like, or just draw it in. And I would draw it in through my crown and actually like let it flow through me into my hands and into the candle. Or you can do like if your left is your receiving hand, bring it in and then do it that. I don't do this at all. I just basically fill it with my own energy. So there's like some exercises I do to fill myself with energy that I like, some mudras that I normally use. I can do that to build up my energy. There's some chakra or energy center points that I can use also in order to build up my energy. So whatever it is you do to build up your energy or to store energy from whatever source that you have, that's what you can do. You fill it up with the candle, ask Santa Muerte or whatever entity you're working with to match or put in energy as well into the candle. And then from there, after you feel that you are done, then you're going to intuit. Intuition is important. And then when you feel that you're done, then you would say thank you, and you have all the incense, everything is going already. You don't wait for any of that shit. You do all that shit first, and then you light the candle, and then like say this is a 7-day candle. This one you would light and let it burn all the way through. Now let's say if you have to leave the house, you're not really comfortable with it being just a lit candle in your house. You don't want to burn your fucking house down. Or if you live in an apartment complex where if a maintenance guy would come in and like they wouldn't be cool with you having just like a burning candle anywhere, you can turn it off until you get back. That's okay. But I would recommend that you would do it these don't take 7 days to burn. They take maybe constant burning, I would say maybe like 3-4 days. So if you can do it to where it's going to be burning the whole time, would be a better time. Like if you got to work, if you're off on the weekend, I would actually even do it like directly after work, and then charge it up, and then let it burn while you're at home, and then you could kind of, turn it off if you need to, if it doesn't burn. Different candles burn faster, man. There's different colors, like black burns really slow. This one tends to burn a little bit quicker. White candles burn quicker. So whatever it is that ends up happening with whatever candle it is you have, I would let it ride with that. So so then you just let it burn, and then from there the energy is going to be releasing as it goes. So all the energy you put into it is releasing. So it's going off into the universe and doing whatever it needs to do, however you programmed it, you know, and it's constantly going out. And so, yeah, and then that's it, man. It's pretty simple, and you can use that for anything. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, share with your friends. If you hate this video, share with your enemies. Have a good day, evening, whatever.